Its horror has been fought with courage, selflessness, and a startling sense of naivete. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 20th century war movies.
We can't afford to drop behind schedule. So for God's sake, keep your tanks on the move.
Number 10. The Thin Red Line. Exploring the spiritual toll of killing for God and country in the Pacific Islands, this film poetically intersperses the beauty of nature with the immense meaningless destruction of man. And it does this while simultaneously exploring the various viewpoints and beliefs of C Company. Number 9. Gallipoli. Several young men enlist in the Australian Army during the First World War. Soon after, they lose all sense of innocence and purpose as they begin a futile attack at the Battle of Neck.
Sir, I don't think you got the picture. They are being cut down before they can get 5 yards.
Bloody line. Our marker flags have been seen in the Turkish trenches. The attack must continue at all costs.
Number 8. Enemy at the Gates. Following the Nazi invasion of Stalingrad, a Russian sniper must confront his German counterpart in the leveled city ruins. In the process, this war tale becomes one of the most intense games of cat and mouse on the battlefield. Number 7. Saving Private Ryan. Steven Spielberg's World War II opus showcases boatloads of soldiers storming the beaches of Normandy. With gritty, sped-up cinematography and handheld camera work, this film realistically captures the historical battle's sense of outright confusion and bloodshed.
Covering fire! Go, go, go!
Number 6. Platoon. A naive college dropout volunteers for duty in Vietnam, only to discover that war brings out the very worst in human nature.
She's a f***ing human being, man! You!
Hey, Terry Gallon.
F***ing animal! All of you f***ing animals!
Number 5. A Bridge Too Far. The film tells the story of the Allies' attempt to break through German lines and seize several bridges in order to outflank them. Mostly successful, they soon discover that they were overly ambitious in their goals.
That, gentlemen, is the prize. The bridge over the Rhine. The last bridge between us and Germany.
Number 4. Full Metal Jacket. Stanley Kubrick's dark comedy is one of the most critical takes on the creation of America's homegrown killing machines. Plus, no one can forget the film's drill instructor, the most foul-mouthed and scariest caricature of a military man ever recorded.
Sir! Sir, what? Are you about to call me an asshole? Sir, no, sir! How tall are you, Private? Sir, 5'9", sir! 5'9", I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Number 3. All Quiet on the Western Front. Despite its age, this 1930 Oscar winner still has the power to move its viewers to tears. Focusing on a group of young German students who believe that war is heroic, they enlist in World War I, only to discover its brutality has replaced any sense of glory. Number 2. Paths of Glory. This World War I melodrama details the power gap between officers and the men who serve under them. Centered on a general's order for his regiment to carry out a suicide mission, they refuse and are labeled as cowards. Sadly, even Kirk Douglas's sympathetic colonel cannot save the men from a firing squad.
I apologize, sir, for not telling you sooner that you're a degenerate, sadistic old man. And you can go to hell before I apologize to you now or ever again!
Number 1. Apocalypse Now. Francis Ford Coppola trades in realism for an overwhelming sense of madness. The result is our top film choice, a picture that forever linked Wagner's Ride of the Valkyries to the battlefield and the horrors of warfare. And no one can forget the battle-hungry colonel's love for the smell of napalm in the morning.
Smells like victory.